welcome to the Just Zander podcast. It is Tuesday, let's see here, the 7th. And today, honestly, not a lot to talk about, to be completely honest. So for Washington State, we found out a few days ago that I'm just going to go right into it. So we found out a few days ago that the stay at home thing has been extended to May 4th. And yeah, so I don't know if I have a job, uh, to be completely honest. No idea what's going on. I guess I'll find out this week. I mean, I'm recording on a Sunday night. Okay, just to give you perspective, I'm recording on a Sunday night, releasing on Tuesday. So this so far I don't know what's going on. So a few things to talk about besides, again, what's going on. Um, Not much. Just really been working from home, doing the best that I can to get stuff done. I think the hardest thing for me, 100%, 100% is finding motivation to do stuff, finding motivation to work out, finding motivation to get some music done, finding motivation um to do housework. I mean, God bless my wife, man. Like she's a machine. She works from home and she works in healthcare, and she's a therapist, so she works in healthcare, part of the healthcare system. And she's running around doing stuff, and she's running around working and working hard, um and I'm just following her lead, really, and she's been kind of showing me the way. But other than that, it's been really hard. I don't know about you, and again, I can only speak from my own perspective, but it's been genuinely hard, to get stuff done, to finding motivation to do anything. But you do it. I mean, I still work out, half-ass, really. I still get music done, but it just takes me a long time to get it done. And the last time that we talked, we I was telling you about the lo-fi EP that I'm working on, this other instrumental album, the EP that I'm working on, guitar sample pack, and another sample pack that I'm working with a homie, and hopefully that's the goal. And just learning every day, and finding ways to get better at things. But uh, uh, but right now I don't know, because the people that I'm talking to, they're going through the same stuff. They're going through just trying to find motivation to do things as well. And it's hard. You can't There's no certainty right now. I mean, you can get stuff done. I mean, the best thing that I can do is just do my part to get what I want done, and just to do it, and just to put it out there. But yeah, man, like I'm trying to stay positive, trying to I think hardest thing is just trying to find motivation to do stuff. And then the the thing that you can do is jump into it and do it. It's so easy for people or me to say that, and again, I can only speak from my own perspective. But once you start doing things, once you just start doing stuff, um, there's nothing else going on around you. It's easy to concentrate. It's just trying to start, that's the hard part. So this is my third podcast, and so far I'm getting more comfortable, as far as I know now, getting comfortable and talking and speaking to the camera. And but it was hard for me to do a video. Like I didn't do a vlog because there's really nothing. Unfortunately, there's nothing that I wanted to share, or nothing that I had that to me my mind is of interest to show people. The only thing was that I'm releasing a music video, an older, so it's an older song, and a good friend of mine, she came out to me and was like, "Hey, let me do that music video. Let me work it with you." And she had a crew. We did it like months and months ago, and it's finally done, and and it's done. So I'm releasing it. So if I release this on Tuesday, so I'm releasing it tomorrow, pretty much Wednesday, the 8th, early. It's called Adam. I did a video yesterday, talking a little bit about it, on Monday, and what the concept was, what the song was about, and yeah, I really really like the song. I've been I was At the time I was obsessed watching the show on Netflix called Dark. It's a German TV show, and it's about like time travel, just nerd, just time traveling and stuff like that. And I just found it so amusing and interesting. And randomly, I was in the studio working on a song, just working on music, and I just started writing about it, and that became the song. And essentially, the song is about love because the character in it is trying to find love, trying to figure things out. But it's like a sci-fi thriller. It's really really good. If you That's my content recommendation, is to check out Dark on Netflix. It should still be on there. There's 2 seasons of it. You have to concentrate. You have to watch it. You have to focus from episode 1 till the end of season 2. I mean, you're gonna get lost pretty much, but it's very interesting. It's very good to watch. It's dubbed, so you can either watch it because it's the German TV show. You can either watch it uh, in its native language, or you can watch it dubbed in English. I watch it dubbed in English because I'm too lazy to read, and that's just in general. But lately, I've been watching a lot of anime. I've been reading subtitles and just watching TV shows with subtitles, so I can don't have it as loud. So I'll just read it and I'll just know what they're saying, so I don't get lost. It's weird how I watch TV then to how I watch TV now. This is like months ago. But uh I'm recording this right the first time. It's I made sure that it's going good. This is the first recording. So hopefully I don't have to do anything to this. But yeah, but again, how's everybody doing? You know? Every once in a while I check in with the homies and see how they're doing. Just this yeah, just to see how they're doing. But they're living their lives. Um, just sucks I don't get those texts back. Meaning, I'm always the one that's texting other people. I don't really get the texts back, but it's whatever, you know. Um, I don't know, man. I'm just trying to figure things out. Just trying to stay busy as per usual. Working on music. Um, Hopefully get some songs done, release them. The sample pack is coming along. I have 8 that's completely done. I want to do 15 tracks, like 15 samples, or 12 or 13, and then sell them or give them away. I don't know yet. I don't know what I want to do yet. Right now, I'm just trying to have fun with it. Again, the thing is trying to find motivation. But there's so much uncertainty right now. It's like it's pretty much giving me anxiety. But and I don't know how you guys are handling this, what's going on, but we're doing our best. Um, yeah, sorry if this is not a interesting podcast so far. I mean, it's yeah, it's weird how like you talk in the beginning and you go into little tangents, and then right here it's like I'm stuck. You know. Anyway, speaking of things, I don't know if I talked about. I don't think I did. I'm trying to remember what I talked about the last two podcasts, but so I don't know about you. I some every once in a while I show that I don't care what people think, and most of the time I don't. I really don't. I really don't care what you think. I care about I care what you think if we have some sort of relationship. You know, like I care what my wife thinks. I care about what my friends and family think of me and what I do, whatever. I do. I care a little bit. Um, because sometimes you can't control how you feel. You can't control um, how you think of things sometimes. But so I've been a while ago. I went to Seattle. This is a while ago. I went to Seattle because at the time I was a single artist and I was trying to learn how to mix music and produce music. And so I took this, it's not a class, it's like a network get together thing in Seattle. So I went to that, and I'm still friends with a handful of them today, and we collab on things here and there. But one of them in particular, like I thought we had a connection, and then somehow out of nowhere, I don't know, I can't speak for him obviously, but somehow out of nowhere, like he kind of cut me off of everything. You know, he said in the beginning that he's trying to figure things out, that he's gonna got get out of social media, which I completely understand. I was like, yeah, man, of course. Like sometimes social media can be a downer, you know, and it affects certain people a certain way. But I got curious. Okay, he's back. He unfollowed me. I'm like, okay, that's fine, I get it. But then I was curious. Curiosity got the best of me, so I went and looked on his following. He followed everybody else that on the networking thing except for me, and I just can't help but think like, what did I do, you know? And it's a bummer because I genuinely like the guy. I genuinely think he's very talented. I genuinely want to work with him on things. And I just but I don't know if I want to bring it up and just be like, hey, like, what's up, dude? Like, what's going on here? But I don't know. I think I don't want to open a can of worms when there's no can of worms to open. Like, you know what I mean? Like another homie of mine that's like really close friends with them was like, "What's up with y'all, man? You guys don't talk, da da da. What's going on?" It's like, and I told him I generally don't know. Like, why didn't you talk to him? I'm like, I don't want to talk to him just because. And you know, guys are stubborn, and I'm stubborn and stuff, but I just don't want to bring something up, and if he says something that might offend me, and then it becomes a whole thing, you know, and I don't want to deal with that. Like, you know, I just don't. Um, but he told me, he's like, yeah, I mean, you guys just don't mash and da da da. I think he's not saying fully what that other dude told him, and which is fine. I understand. Like, you don't want to speak for the other person. I get it. But I can't help it. Like, fuck, maybe I did something, you know? Maybe I said something, or that I didn't follow through with certain things. And with me, like, I want complete honesty, you know, to the point of it being brutal, you know? I appreciate brutal honesty. Like, if you don't with me, if you don't like the shit I do, or it offends you, like, I want you to tell me, like, hey man, like, what's up with this? Or hey man, like, you told me you're gonna work on this, but then you didn't, like, and it's really pissing me off. Like, okay, man, my bad. Hey, you're right. You know, like, I just haven't had time, or so and so, and whatever, you know? But again, like it comes down to like sometimes you don't connect with everybody. And I don't genuinely don't care about what people think of me generally, but if I have a somewhat of a relationship with you, I do care about what you think. And I do care about how I'm perceived a little bit, and oops. Um so yeah, I think that was another thing that was kind of bumming me out, but I kind of understand, there's going to be people that don't mesh with you, and likewise for me there's other people that want me to be their friend and I just don't mesh with, and that's fair. So but anyway, I don't know if he's going to hear this. I don't know if the other guy is going to listen to it, but we'll see how it goes. But again, like I'm not angry, I'm not like upset, like I'm just bummed, that we didn't have a. Maybe I'll text him after this. Maybe. I don't know. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll just like, hey, what's up? And maybe it's complete nothing. Maybe it's like, maybe he just doesn't like me. I can be a bit much sometimes, and I get it. Um, yeah, man, I think this is a short podcast. I genuinely, I think what really wanted to talk about was how my week has been. It's just been kind of maybe a blur, I guess. Like it just cou- it feels like a blur. Like we're just going day to day now, and I think this week I'm gonna do my bestest to have a routine down, have some goals down, uh, and progress a little bit and move forward a little bit, because really that's all that I can do, and hopefully maybe perform more on live, IG live or something, and be more open. But I feel like I think all of us were just trying to just find our way, especially now. And like I said, there's so much uncertainty going on right now that I don't know. Um, like just feels like every day is just another day. I know this podcast just feels like a bummer. But well, how about I end on this? Like, so I've been doing TikTok. That's been fun. That's like the highlight of this week. I did like a couple of dumb videos on there, and man, like I used to dance. That's another thing. I used to dance like in a group, dude. Like just like pop lock and. I used to do all that. I just don't do them anymore. I have rhythm. I love to dance, but I just don't do it obviously professionally, and I don't do it. I don't do it enough every day. But TikTok is mainly like a dance kind of like funny type of app, and you can get lost in it because some of them are so funny, and the dances are so cool. At least in my eyes, and almost like everybody that I know are slowly getting on TikTok, and it's just fun. Like let's just have fun with it. It's like stop judging. Like if you don't agree with it and you think it's dumb, you just don't have to be on it. You don't have to watch the video. But I think right now we're just trying to find things to we're trying to find an outlet, and TikTok's one of them, and it's fun. It's just it's cool. Like I really want to learn one of the dances. I'll just embarrass myself, whatever. I usually try to be stupid and silly with it, because that's when you really, in my mind, like when you really taking it too seriously, that's when it's like, okay, that's a little awkward. But if you're just having fun, you're doing silly shit on it, that's the whole point. Social media is just fun and silly. Like people, you should use it for your business, use it for personal gain. You know what I mean? Use it to for your business, for your music, for whatever that you're doing, and it could be for anything. And as long as it's genuine and authentic, uh, and they get to know you as a person, they get to know and listen to your music, and that's the best way to use that platform. All the social media, you know what I mean? You just have to figure out your route, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just having fun with it, and I hope people see the light side of me, and like genuinely like me as a person, genuinely like my music, and want to help me, and likewise with me with other people. And that's, I tend to, I whenever I follow people on social media, I follow you because I really uh I like your stuff. Like, I like what you're doing. I love seeing what you're doing. I follow, I'll share it. If you need me to share stuff, just ask. I don't, again, I don't have that big of a following, it's just I like to support friends. I like to support other people, and especially if it's like really cool, I do that. And yeah, I've been on TikTok, and it's just fun. It's such a fun app. It's just funny, and like, I love, I mean, you remember ABDC, America's Best Dance Crew? Oh man, I used to love that show. I mean, what's that group? The one with the mask. Wow, I don't, Jabberwockies. Jabberwockies is from there. I think Kinja's won the last one or something. God, so talented, so cool, and just TikTok is like made for people, for them, to dance, and like, it's just so cool. I want to learn all the dances there. That looks cool to me and fun. I say to myself I don't have time, but I mean I do. You just have to make time. Anyway, this is it. I want to stop it right here. I don't want to go too long. I just start rambling on. I would like to keep things short. So really was to talk about this week. For the next one, I want to get more personal. I want to talk about maybe my mom or my upbringing, and just have a little bit of story of how I came to be and stuff like that. I think that'll be fun. I want it to be a little bit more structured, and I'll get better. I'll get better. It's only the third one. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you for taking the time to really listen to me. Um, yeah. So this week, tomorrow, will be my music video, Adam, that will be released, and that one's, I mean, the music video is so cool. It looks really, really cool. And yeah, you can find it on YouTube. You can find it on just my main page on Instagram. I'm pretty much gonna post it everywhere, whatever platform that I'm using right now. And yeah, if you have time to check it out, please check it out. Let me know what you think. And yeah, this podcast, let me know what you think of this podcast. Rate and review this podcast on Spotify and Anchor. If you like it, listen to it. If you like it, follow it. Let me know what you think. And then what you don't like about it, just let me know. I'm just trying things. Again, this is an experiment with the YouTube and this. So just let me know. Like and subscribe my YouTube page. Follow me on Instagram at just Zander. Follow me on TikTok and Twitter, and everything else is at just Xander Gray. Xander with a Z, Gray with an E. And let's have a conversation. Let's engage with each other, and yeah, and then we can have a conversation, and then just have fun. Right now, it's just, again, a lot of uncertainties going on. So the best thing that we can do is try to enjoy little bits of life that's going on right now. At least for me. And then I'll see you guys next week. I'll see you all next week. Thank you again for taking the time, and goodbye. Thanks for listening to the thanks for listening for Just Xander podcast. And I'll see you next week. All right. Peace. I'm alone